Fairy Tail. Is it too early or too late to owe you an apology? I'm not quite sure. I want to give it a couple more chapters to see what happens, but I really do feel like I owe you an apology. So, Fairy Tale 505 just came out, and I just got a chance to read it. Um, I have to admit that I was going to do a video on Fairy Tale 500 when it came out because I was so disappointed with what Fairy Tale was doing. We had Gajil being pulled into hell and then brought back, and then we had Juvia pretty much giving up her lifeblood to bring Gray back, and then she ended up not dying. So I was very, very disappointed because I thought Fairy Tail was going to be one of those mangas that nobody was going to die, especially nobody important. Um, but this last chapter, Makrov died, because they could probably bring him back something in the next couple of chapters at the end or something. But if they don't, that's why I said if they don't, I owe Fairy Tail an apology. But again, they've retconned it before, two other people before, so it might be too early for an apology. But right now, I do want to say, I'm sorry to Fairy Tail. I really think this is, a great direction that it's going in. But, a great death has to have meaning, has to have impact. And I know some people are, wondering like what I mean by a great death having impact. Um, I know there's a lot of people who be like, well, Haku, um, Neji died in Naruto, and that had great impact. Well, no, it did. Neji hasn't been important to the plot of Naruto since the kidnapping of Sasuke. So that's not a great example. But one I would definitely say is a good example is Hughes in the Full Metal Alchemist series, whether you're talking about Brotherhood or whether you're talking about the other anime series or manga series. Hughes's death impacted everybody. You had the way his death impacted Mustang as being a friend and somebody he could go to, or how keeping his death a secret from the Elric brothers impacted them and what happened when they found out. Winry's reaction to how she felt towards his family is impacted. Because once you kill a character, that character can no longer come back, can no longer, you know, evolve the plot by themselves. But their absence is what makes it so powerful. And unfortunately, a lot of series are scared to do that. Bleach is a great example where you had so many characters that almost died 3 times and they never did, or they never stayed dead, and a lot of times that takes away from a series, where characters should die and they don't, or they're brought back to life, and then we're just kind of like, well, death has no meaning, because you can just bring someone back from the dead. Dragon Ball Z is a great example of that too. Oh well, anybody can die, and we'll just bring them back with the Dragon Ball. So, you know, um, so I'm really, really hoping that we're going to see, um, you know, Makarov actually die and see how his death impacts everyone in the Fairy Tail Guild. But like I said, it might be too soon to hold on to that hope. But you know, he's actually a very important character and has been important as being the leader of Fairy Tail for so long. So if he dies, I want to see how that's going to affect, because now you have Natsu and Gray in the middle of a fight. What is that? What would his death impact? Their fight and how they think things. So I will be keeping up to date on that. So far, what is your so before we go, what is your favorite fight in Fairy Tail? If you're not a big Fairy Tail fan, what is your favorite anime fight? Period. Um, Questions, comments, life problems, leave it down below. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you guys next time.